I'm not sure it's even worth it.
Well, how am I going to run a cab firm without a cab?
Then get more reliable drivers. And I suggest you start by claiming from the insurance.
Debbie, it was insured, wasn't it?
Oh, there's a slight problem there. Oh, I don't believe this. The accident hasn't been reported yet. We can get the form and fudge the dates.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Scott must have worked this kind of scam. Maybe you should give him a call.
Just try and take over, you know. I'm fed up with him being the boss of me, the apprentice.
Well, it's better than getting done for fraud.
Chaz, I'll get the cab sorted and I'll get my company up and running.
Okay, kid.
Hey,
It's not going to be easy.
Are you going to stand gassing all day?
Oh!
Put that strap on there.
I've been thinking about it all night. The longer she sticks around, the more trouble she'll be. Pay her off, and she'll be out of our hair for good.
We agreed to wait.
You mean that's what Matt told us to do, and we went along with it?
It makes sense.
For who? I know Matt. He won't be sitting around twiddling his thumbs, he'll be plotting something.
Oh, that's charming. Your very own brother's turning against me.
We're trying to decide what to do for the best.
I've already told you.
Just because you got the more shares don't mean you can turn into Dad. We're all entitled to an equal say.
Still playing happy families, are we?
We were having a business discussion, and we'd like to do it in private.
You heard the will. I'm entitled to be here.
You're entitled to live here. There's plenty of other rooms.
As you wish. I wouldn't want to get caught in the crossfire.
Listen, if we don't stick together, we'll be torn apart. Look, I'm not laying down the law. We can take a vote on it if you want.
There's no need. We'll do it your way. For the moment.
Office in Robblesfield should be a good contract.
Well, I can fit them in this afternoon. Another triumph for my eco-revolution.
Hope you're doing as well as we are.
Yes, if you care.
Look, I don't want any bad feeling. So, I've decided to pay for that client list after all.
Oh, your lucky day.
Ah, well, better late than never. Thank you. Hey, worth a lot more than this.
I'm not legally obliged to do anything. It's just a gesture of goodwill.
I'd call it a rip-off.
Sorry you feel that way. Tell you what, I'll make up for it by offering you a job. Could do with a new window cleaner on the team.
No, thanks. I'd rather be my own boss.
Pride comes before a fall.
Look, Rodney, I don't like him either, but it would be regular money.
I could never work with somebody I don't trust. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, Laurel, if you did want to help me, you could hand out a few of my cards to your clients for me.
Ah, yeah, pretty good.
Thank you.
You've totaled it.
It's just a dent.
You've got to be joking. Plus the bung I had to give the farmer to keep quiet and the towing costs.
You're such a pillock!
Will you stop shouting?
How did you come to cause so much damage?
I don't know. It all happened a bit quick. I think it's a lack of alcohol playing tricks on my brain.
Yeah, well, it's going to cost me a fortune.
Never mind, you can get it back on insurance.
It wasn't insured.
You'll have to stop it out of his wages then.
What wages? As of yesterday, he's sacked.
Don't see how he can pay it back then. He's all his skin.
Well, that's his problem. Because if I don't get my money in a week, I'm going to the police.
Whoa, no, you can't.
Watch me.
Huh?
Crashing a cab, not reporting the accident, they'll throw the book at him.
I was on your side until now. Dingles do not grass their own. You know the rules. It is not the Dingle way.
Come in. Oh, I'm not trespassing, am I? No, of course not. How could you be? Practically a member of the family now. Look, I'm here by myself. Could I show you around the house? Maybe we could go over some of Tom's things.
I don't think the boys would appreciate that. They don't like to be reminded we shared any memories.
Well, they didn't exactly welcome me with open arms when I first came on the scene, so we have that in common.
Back again?
I'd like to see Carrie.
Sorry, she went out early.
Did she say when she was going to be back?
I don't cross-examine all my guests. Their private lives are their own.
Well, perhaps you could tell her I'd like to see her.
after your dad's leftovers now. Must be getting desperate. Tom was obviously doing very well for himself.
You must have been aware of that.
Well, I knew he was rich. That's how he kept sending me the cheques. Conscience money.
You sound as if you resented it.
Well, not at first. But I knew how much he loved Mary and how hard it was for him to watch her drifting away. He was always so strong in front of the boys. I was the only one he could really pour his heart out to.
Well, she was so young at the time. It was a lot to ask you.
I can't believe he kept these.
What? Cat's tickets? Did he take you to that? Doesn't seem much like Tom.
Well, I'd been nagging him, he never took me anywhere, so he finally took me down to London. Spent most of the performance worrying that someone might see us together.
Ah, the clandestine life of a mistress.
Yes, the wife get Christmas and birthdays. You get diamonds and excuses. Not such a bad deal, really. Besides, most of our relationship was after Mary died.
So why do you think he finished it?
Oh, he didn't. I did. Stopped taking his calls and changed the locks.
But you didn't stop taking his cheques.
Rosemary, he owed me.
What's this?
Invitation. Annual council trip to Spain.
Gonna be all just boring meeting.
Oh, no. Last time, one councillor Tompkins was so out of his brain on sangria that he vaulted over the barrier, and at the same time the whole sanitation committee jumped up crying "Olé!" as he got gored by the bull.
Is he badly hurt?
I don't know, I was too drunk. Doctor said some rather uncomplimentary remarks about Brits abroad, but it's all part of the fun, Mill, isn't it?
Well, it couldn't have come at a better time. You deserve a holiday.
I agree with you.
What's all this?
The council trip to Spain.
Well, you'll have to turn it down. We're snowed under with orders. You're far too busy to go off on freebies.
What?
In case you hadn't noticed.
Oh, well, I must be getting to work.
Yeah, well, it suits me. This is getting us nowhere.
Yeah, and I'm fed up hearing about the dingle code. It's a waste of time.
A family that doesn't stick together has got out.
Dad's right. You're all there for me when I needed you.
Oh, what? And gave you the chance to bring up Samson here. This place is a slum. Should have been condemned years back.
Oh, so we're not good enough for you now, are we not?
Well, I want to make something of my life, not end up like Sam or Marlon and Donna in a leaking caravan.
Hey, listen, Lady Muck, we're going to have a great house. As soon as we finish building it.
I think you're being a little bit selfish about all this.
Me? Selfish? You're the one who wants to go off partying and leaving me stuck here.
Hey, these trips aren't all about fun, you know. It's work. You can make very good contacts.
Yes, with a brandy bottle and a busty barmaid.
No, I've got the perfect solution.
Yeah, forget about council trips and start doing our work.
No, much better than that. You both go.
And close the factory down.
No, there'll be no need.
We're the only ones who can sign the cheques, the contracts.
Yeah, well, give me the power signature, and I can keep things ticking over until you get back.
Perfect.
I don't think so.
What's wrong? Don't you trust me?
I didn't say that.
Take no notice of her, David. Her daughter told her fiancé that her mother was dead. Can't face the fact that you and I have a good relationship.
I have got work to be getting on with.
I thought she was happy that we'd found each other. But she don't trust me, Dad. It's like she don't want me to be here.
Well, I didn't mind being the other woman while he had a wife. But playing second fiddle to a corpse doesn't do much for your ego.
Well, maybe he just needed a little time to get used to Mary's death.
Well, I gave him time. But months turned into years, and really his excuses just got thinner. I should have put a stop to it then.
Why didn't you?
Guess I still loved him. But getting pregnant changed everything. Kept saying he couldn't tell the boys because it would spoil Mary's memory. But they were grown-ups. Our daughter was just a baby.
And he wouldn't acknowledge her, was that it?
Well, only with his checkbook. Kept saying she'd want for nothing.
Except a father.
He was a meticulous man. Neat and tidy. Used to keep a spare suit at my place. Savile Row. Do you know, I cut it into tiny little pieces and left it on the doorstep.
You didn't. Did he get the message then?
Well, I watched him out of the window and he picked it up very carefully and put it in the bin. That was the last I saw of him.
Must have felt guilty, or he wouldn't have kept sending the cheques. It's a bit chilly in here. Should we finish our wine in the other room by the fire? Come along, doggies. They like you.
Do you know, sometimes I wonder what would have happened if he'd let it all come out. Perhaps the boys wouldn't have hated me so much.
Well, maybe they'll get used to the idea now.
Oh, I don't think so. Matthew's already offered to buy me out.
Dingle cabs, yeah. Got a nice ring to it.
I could certainly do some extra cash for the build.
You what?
No, I was just saying, I could do some extra cash for the build. You know, if Donna lets me.
Hey, if I did a few shifts, I could get some new clothes for Samson.
And Lisa might be able to make the housekeeping last the week.
But I have to get it back on the road first.
Yeah, well, give us a list of the spares that you need, and me and Eli will wreck you in.
Yeah. Well, you can count me out, because I'm not helping that stoppy little cow anymore. I'm retiring.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Because it was your help that got me into this mess.
Eddie Hope's back in the village.
Oh, I'm surprised he'd show his face again. I heard about that double glazing fiasco.
Oh, he didn't mean to swindle anyone. He just wanted to put things right.
That's the trouble with blokes. They don't know disaster till it hits them in the face. I'm trying to look out for Eric, and he won't listen to us.
Well, maybe I should never have come here.
Nonsense.
I never meant to come between you and Val. She obviously resents me.
Perhaps you're being oversensitive about it. Eddie, maybe it's me that she doesn't trust. All those lady councillors. She does get jealous sometimes.
Then you shouldn't let her nag you out of a holiday. You're not that henpecked, are you?
Of course not.
Maybe it's time you put your foot down. Show her who wears the trousers.
You're right.
So, are you going to take Matthew up on his offer?
I haven't made my mind up yet.
Well, you can't need the money, not after the will.
Yeah, but that would be it. I can't see the boys sending me monthly cheques.
I suppose you have to figure out the best way to safeguard your daughter's future.
Well, we could always sell our house and move in here while we think about it.
Is that what you're planning to do?
Well, they couldn't pretend I didn't exist anymore. And they might even up the offer to get rid of us.
We're not all against you. There's no reason why you and I shouldn't be friends.
I wonder what Tom would have made of that. New wife, old mistress.
Well, it does make sense. The boys have never been fond of me, so that makes us natural allies.
But I've got used to fighting my own battles.
Don't you trust me?
Well, I've only known you a few days. And I've been let down before. But it certainly would make things easier. Let's give it a try and see how it goes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Seems to have got them organised.
Yeah, well, let's just hope they got the backside and get those spares. Problem?
I was just going to the cash and carry and I found it like this. Oh, some terrible villains around, aren't there? Yes, and most of them come from your family.
Sign these.
I really don't see what you've got against David becoming an authorised signatory.
I don't think we've known him long enough, and I'm not too sure about some of his methods, like the way he evicted Rodney.
Oh. Well, I think it made good business sense, and I wouldn't expect anything less from my son. Do you feel jealous of him? Feel threatened? Do you feel as though he's coming between us?
What?
His only crime is that he's made a very generous offer for us to have some fun in the sun. What's wrong in that?
I just think it's too soon.
Oh, well, I don't, and I should go with or without you. Give us a whiskey.
Thought you were on the wagon.
Oh, it's not natural, is it?
There we are.
Oh,
Rodney. You didn't have to do that. I'm happy to help.
Well, let's call it an advance on any more clients you may get me.
What's going on?
Oh.
Just buying Laurel a thank you drink.
Yeah, you know that office? They wanted a window cleaner, so I suggested Rodney.
I don't pay you to help the opposition.
Well, I wouldn't call it that.
I offered him a job and he turned it down. He can find his own work.
Oh, come to Daddy. Oh, how I've missed you. Oh, that's better. It's bedlam at our place. That little runt's got 'em all running round for her.
I take it you're referring to Debbie.
Never seen anyone with such enthusiasm for long hours and low pay. Mark my words, nothing good's gonna come of it. Ah. Yeah.
So, you think you could enjoy it here?
Well, it's a lovely house. But walking into World War III puts me off a bit.
You don't strike me as the sort of woman who'd run away from a fight.
Well, I didn't want it to be like this. I tried to be friends with the boys, but they hate me. Do you know, I get the impression Matthew would rather see the business go bankrupt than let Scarlett take her share.
Matthew is a natural bully.
Well, I don't frighten easily.
I'm glad to hear it.
What's going on?
I thought there'd been enough unpleasantness, so I decided to ask Carrie in.
Why don't you keep out of this?
Look, Matthew, we're all in this together, and the sooner you face up to it, the better. I think we should have a family lunch.
I don't consider either of you family.
Well, that's your choice. I'll see if I can persuade Jim and Carl.
Just remember, Rodders, she works for me now, not you.
What are they chatting about?
I wouldn't know, Mother. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That's my motto.
Well, that won't get you far in this world.
You're being very petty about all this.
I'll make you another offer. Laurel can keep handing round your cards, as long as you pay me a percentage of any work it brings.
Ha! Don't bother. I can find my own work.
And don't try using my employees again.
What were you and David talking about?
Oh, he made me a couple of offers I was delighted to refuse.
What, you don't trust him?
As far as I could throw him. Just like his father.
What's going on?
Rosebery's been bending Carrie's ear, slagging us off.
So much for being civilised.
She wants to stir up trouble. I say we boycott her lunch and let her stew in her juices.
We've got to sort it out one way or another. And we're never going to do that unless we start talking.
He's right. And the more time them two spend together, they're going to be ganging up against us.
Sorry, it's a bit impromptu. It's Pearl's day off. But Carrie and I have managed to rustle up some game and chicken salad.
Well, I think it looks wonderful.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, I could manage a bit.
Oh, good, Jimmy. Help yourself.
I know what you're doing.
I'm just trying to be a good hostess. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. Mangiare.
Got to hand it to you. You might have just pulled it off.
Certainly shows Scotty's underestimated me.
Oh, so that's what this is about, eh? Proving something to him.
Well, no, but it's a bonus. You know, I'm fed up with being treated like the dog's body here.
Well, if you feel like that about him, then why don't you give him the elbow?
No, me and Scott will be fine, as long as he learns to treat me right.
Meaning?
Well, you know, I never wanted to be the trophy on his arm. I'm smarter and tougher than he is, and I can make it with him or without him.
Yeah, I believe you.
Don't you ever get fed up with playing second fiddle to you blokes?
I used to. I guess life just kicked it out of me.
Well, now is your chance to fight back. How about a partnership in the cabs?
I thought you were thinking about this as a whole family thing.
Yeah, but you've seen what happens to dingle businesses, the medieval theme park.
Oh.
I just think that you and me would make a great team.
Yeah, go on then. You got yourself a deal.
So, Jimmy, what did you think of the pheasant?
It was fine. But could we cut the small talk and get down to business?
Oh, I'm afraid you're too late. Matthew's beaten you to the punch.
What do you mean?
Told you she's just trying to stir up trouble.
Well, he's made an offer for Scarlett's share.
Surprised you didn't mention it.
First we've heard.
I was doing it for you two.
Like hell you were.
You get too emotional. I was the only one thinking straight.
Oh, dear. Hope I haven't put my foot in it.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I was going to turn it down anyway.
Carrie, why don't you come to the kitchen and help me with the dessert? Boys can clear up any possible misunderstandings.
You've got a lot of explaining to do.
Making secret deals behind our backs. I thought those days were over.
The important thing is to get rid of her. Once we've done that, then we can move on.
You're starting to sound like Dad again.
Well, somebody's got to run the company, and he wanted it to be me.
It doesn't mean that you can do things behind our backs. Dad's gone. And from now on, we all have a share in the decisions.
If you think you can just walk over me and Carl, you've got a very nasty surprise coming.